Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome back to the Saturday edition of Thoroughbred Action, and welcome back to Gulfstream Park. We have 13 races on tap, headlined by the Grade 3 Gulfstream Park Sprint. We'll go now and take a look at those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course, sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 70s here today. We kick it off on the turf at 1 mile, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. We had a field of 9. The favorites included the 5, Looking at the Lake, and the 9, Aquemini. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for Delightful Lana from an inside gate, heading off for the early lead from Looking at the Lake, who moves up to be second. OKK, and up from between horses, Marilyn Lonro. Down at the inside and moving through is Vortex Road to join the top flight to race only a length and a half off the lead. Then it's back at the inside to Ocean Sunrise with Aquemini outside of her. Final Flurry is second last and 2.5 to the trailer, Lover's Key. Around the first turn they go, chasing the speed of Paco Lopez and Delightful Lana, who lead it by a length. Looking at the Lake is the nearest pursuer second. At the inside, Vortex Road is now third. OKK is racing from fourth. Then at the inside, that's Marilyn Lonro in fifth. Aquemini's on her outside. Length and a half to the team of Ocean Sunrise and Final Flurry, and Lover's Key is the trailer as they race to the half-mile pole. They cover the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat, and up front, the leader Delightful Lana by a neck. Up on the outside, Looking at the Lake is a bit closer second. Vortex Road is down at the inside for Bravo, a joint third alongside OKK. Then Marilyn Lonro and Aquemini, followed by Final Flurry and Ocean Sunrise, and Lover's Key tries to play catch-up at the back of the pack. After a 48 1/2 mile, they start to gang up on the leader, and Delightful Lana has now been collared by Looking at the Lake. Looking at the Lake up to take the lead. Delightful Lana tries to fight back second. Aquemini given the green light by Jose Ortiz, racing up on the outside to take third, followed by Marilyn Lonro. Then to the outside, it's Final Flurry with OKK, and they turn for home. Up front, Looking at the Lake has a narrow lead. Aquemini to the attack is second. Delightful Lana's back to third, then Final Flurry. Final furlong, here's Aquemini out in the center to take the lead, and it will be Aquemini going away. Looking at the Lake second, Delightful Lana third, then Final Flurry close for fifth between OKK and Marilyn Lonro, and 135 and 3. Good run from a bit off the speed today by number 9, Aquemini, who kicks on in the center of the course to get the win in the Saturday opener under jockey Jose Ortiz for trainer Ralph Nix and Bell Racing LLC. Good run from number 5, Looking at the Lake, who could not match strides with the winner, while second ahead of Final Flurry, who ran on to complete the exotics. To the second race we go at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. We had a field of 8 that went to the gate. The betting favorite on the drop-in class, number 1, Diplomatic Affair. And they're off. Briefly bobbling and banged around at the start was Little Caton. Good start on the outside for Leanne and Susan, who springs out to take the lead. Little Caton recovers to race into the top flight. On the outside, Rorima's now third, followed inside by Diana's Comprise. And here's the favorite, Diplomatic Affair, moving closer from the inside gate. Off the speed is Miss Visconti with Street Princess, and 2.5 to the trailer, Valid Wildfire. Down the backstretch they go. Little Caton now has the lead by a length and a half. Diana's Comprise is second. Diplomatic Affair is third from Leanne and Susan fourth. Out wide and racing from fifth, that's Rorima ahead of Miss Visconti, then Street Princess, and it's 7 to the stretch running, Valid Wildfire. The opening quarter was complete as they run to the half-mile pole. Up top, the leader is still Little Caton by 2. Diana's Comprise is second. Diplomatic Affair, the favorite, is called on, but not responding yet. Passed by Leanne and Susan and Rorima. Street Princess makes a move 4 wide. Miss Visconti saves ground at the rail. She's in contention, only about 4 lengths off the pace setter. Still detached from the main group is Valid Wildfire as they run to the top of the stretch. Less than 5/16 to go, and Little Caton has them strung out a bit here. Leads it by 3. Leanne and Susan works between horses. Diana's Comprise, Miss Visconti, and Street Princess. Then Rorima. Diplomatic Affair will have to get a move on as they turn into the stretch. Little Caton cuts the corner and maintains control. Out after, Miss Visconti will make a late impact second. Diplomatic Affair gets running again third. Down the outside in Rorima. Final furlong, Miss Visconti saved ground off the turn and kicks on with it. Here's Diplomatic Affair to try to get into second with Little Caton and Rorima. Miss Visconti will win it. Diplomatic Affair second, Little Caton third. Fourth was Rorima, close for fifth in the second race from Gulfstream. Upset winner of today's second race, number 5, Miss Visconti, gets a perfect trip from jockey Jose Bautista. He saved ground around the far turn and was put into the clear, turning for home. Rallies for the score under Jose Bautista for Manny Estevez and Carolina's stable. Second was number 1, Diplomatic Affair, ahead of the 4, Little Caton. The pace setter had to settle for third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, there's plenty of great racing action left right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third race at a mile and a 16th over the turf. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. We had a field of 11 that went postward. The betting favorites were 2, Cause a Storm, and 6, Anthony Lass. And they're off. Bahama Kitten was off a step slow, and so was Mairi. Down at the inside and moving to take the early lead is Quebec to put ahead in front. Up on the outside, Little Queen is now racing from second. Cause a Storm is a bit keen while trying to keep her inside spot. Cause a Storm running up on heels. Rank and not happy about it. Out wide on the course is Pebble Road with Miss Elegance in between horses. Now also moving between horses is Taco Wayne Shot. Venezuelan Treasure is 3 wide. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Anthony Lass. She's off the speed today, ahead of Bahama Kitten, and Mairi is last. As they run into the backstretch, Quebec has the lead a half a length. On the outside in second is Little Queen. Down at the inside and a bit better settled now is Miss Elegance. Pebble Road is on her outside. Then Taco Wayne Shot and Venezuelan Treasure, followed by Cause a Storm. Anthony Lass on her outside. Stretch of 2 to Bahama Kitten, and Mairi is the trailer through the opening quarter in 24 and 3. Up the backstretch they go. Quebec on the inside, Little Queen on the outside. Their heads apart. Racing from third, it's Pebble Road. In range, only 2 lengths behind. Venezuelan Treasure is next on the inside and trying to improve Miss Elegance. Taco Wayne Shot between horses. Then back to the outside, Anthony Lass ahead of Cause a Storm and Bahama Kitten, and Mairi is tailing off. They run around the far turn. Up front, Quebec and Nick Juarez maintain a narrow lead. 3 wide and on the attack second. That's Pebble Road and Little Queen between them. From the back, and Taco Wayne Shot, Venezuelan Treasure, and Cause a Storm. After 3 quarters in 113 flat, Quebec turns first with the lead. To the attack second, that's Pebble Road. Cause a Storm swung to the center to punch home, and from far back, Bahama Kitten's on a roll. In deep stretch, Bahama Kitten really rolling, trying to get to Quebec. Quebec has the lead. Bahama Kitten surging. Bahama Kitten going away. Bahama Kitten and Lascano wrapped up in the end. They won it by 2.5. Close for second, maybe Quebec over Pebble Road, and fourth was Cause a Storm in 143 flat. Strong kick from off the pace today for number 10, Bahama Kitten, who rallies down the center of the course to get the win and was wrapped up in the end by jockey Jose Lascano for trainer Steve Town and owner Raymond Di Pasquale. Good run from number 1, Quebec. Quebec set all the early fractions and ended up settling for second under Nick Juarez. To the fourth race we go now, the race number 4 at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. Scratch number 3, Gazprom, a field of 7. Betting favorites included the 1, Luther D, and the 4, I'm Majestic. And they're off. Poor beginning for Island Lake, slow away and veering to the outside. It was a good start for Annie's Big Boy and Manolete on the outside. They go 1-2 down at the inside. Here's I'm Majestic, and I'm Majestic through on the inside to take the lead. Racing second, Annie's Big Boy. Manolete is now third. From fourth, that's Island Lake, Luther D. First-time starter, a bit keen and moving forward down toward the inside. It's a stretch of 3 to the 2 at the back, Il Nono and Mr. Rennig. Down the backstretch they go and pushed along up front. I'm Majestic maintains a narrow lead. Out in the center, Annie's Big Boy is second. In between that pair is Luther D put into the clear to race in the 2-path third. Manolete moves up to be fourth ahead of Island Lake, and the 2 at the back continue to be El Nono and Mr. Rennig. To the half-mile pole they race. I'm Majestic in front by a neck past the half-mile. Luther D in between horses is now second. Up on the outside and now third is Annie's Big Boy. They're across the course, and Annie's Big Boy given the green light for home and puts ahead in front. Luther D stays right with him in second. That's all for I'm Majestic. Moving up on the outside, Manolete now third. Stretch of 3.5 to Island Lake fourth, and Il Nono. Mr. Rennig is last, and first is Annie's Big Boy. Here's Manolete on the outside and up to challenge and take over. Down at at the inside, Luther D third, 4 back to Island Lake fourth as they straighten for the wire. They have Manolete to beat off the top of the turn with a 2-length lead. Luther D trying to stay on second. Annie's Big Boy is now back third. Back fourth is Island Lake. Over the top, and Il Nono with a late say. He has a chance for third, but long gone up front is Manolete. Manolete and Miguel Vasquez will win it, and they'll win it easy. They won it by 5 in the end. Luther D second. Il Nono did get third ahead of Annie's Big Boy fourth in today's fourth race.
There's an old racing adage that says the best hop is a drop, and drop indeed for number 6, Manolete, who reverses his form nicely to get the score today under jockey Miguel Vasquez for trainer Oscar Gonzalez and owner Wilfredo Augusti Jr. It was 1, Luther D, who ran well to be second, ahead of number 7, Il Nono, who flew home for third. 7, Annie's Big Boy, completes the super. To race 5 now at 5.5 furlongs. Race 5 had maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 7. All the money on 4, Blue Buff, and 7, Coppertown.
And they're off. From the inside, Fooch begins the best and fires out to take the lead from Blue Buff and Coppertown away second and third. Harlan's Quest is out of there fourth. Down at the inside, race's last stage, ahead of Into Belief, who's second last and about 4 behind. And just to his outside goes Chesapeake City. The race past the half mile and swing to the fore turn, and up front, the leader is Fooch, 3 parts of a length. Blue Buff tried an inside move, but he's now back to third, as up on the outside, Coppertown takes second. Stretch of 2.5 to Harlan's Quest in fourth, another 3. That's last stage. Then Chesapeake City and Into Belief as they move to the top of the stretch. Coppertown up to challenge and take over the lead. Fully driven second is Fooch, back to third is Blue Buff. These top 3 have moved 5 ahead of the others, led by Harlan's Quest as they turn home. Up top, Coppertown has the lead. Here's Blue Buff, set down for the drive by Joe Bravo with good-looking momentum past the 8th pole. Coppertown has the lead. Blue Buff has the momentum. Blue Buff shifting ground a bit, but in front now. Coppertown is back to second. Then it's Fooch, but here's a nice debut from Blue Buff to win it on the wire by 2. Second, Coppertown. Third, Fooch. Fourth, Harlan's Quest. And fifth was Last Stage.
Bettors knew what they were doing in today's 5th race. It was an impressive run from not only the winner, but the runner-up, both horses to watch. Number 4, Blue Buff, rallies down the center of the course, a bit green inside the final furlong, but one going away under jockey Joe Bravo for trainer Joe Orsino and DJ Stable. Second was 7, Coppertown, ahead of the 1, Fooch, who ran third. On now to race number 6 on the program, the $75,000 guaranteed Texas Glitter Stakes at 5 furlongs over a firm turf. Scratch the 1, Santini. Scratch the 8, Francesco Appeal. Favorites included 2, Squadron, and 3, Uncle B.
Racing in the Texas Glitter. The favorite, Derek Smile, gets the first call and blasts away to take the early lead. Uncle B will now race from second. Up on the outside, White Smoke away in the top flight. So in between horses is Apache Brave. He runs up to take fourth. Then back fifth goes Jersey Street ahead of Tres Huevos. And it's 4 to the trailer, Squadron, last of all. And 7 lengths off the speed of Derek Smile. To the far turn they go. Derek Smile pushed along by Apache Brave in the 2-path. White Smoke is third while 3 wide. Down at the inside, Uncle B gets a good run of it. Fourth behind the speed. 3 back to Tres Huevos, getting around Jersey Street, and still trailing is Squadron. They turn for home in the Texas Glitter, and on the inside, Derek Smile maintains a narrow lead. Apache Brave up and on the outside right with them second. Uncle B looks for a split from third. Back fourth is Tres Huevos. Final furlong, Derek Smile finding up top. In fact, he's strong. Derek Smile by 2. Uncle B's up into second, but Derek Smile goes all the way in the Texas Glitter. Second is Uncle B. Third is Apache Brave. Close after that, Squadron got rolling with Tres Huevos at 55-3.
Nice performance today from the son of brother Derek. Derek Smile broke very well, established a clear lead, took a breather, and responded when challenged under jockey Paco Lopez for owner George Hall and trainer Kelly Breen. Second was number 3, Uncle B, ahead of 5, Apache Brave third, and fourth was number 2, Squadron, who got rolling too late. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, more on the Saturday card right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Saturday, March 4th, the road to the Triple Crown continues at Gulfstream Park. Don't miss the country's top 3-year-olds compete in the Grade 2 ExpressBet.com Fountain of Youth Stakes as they continue their journey to Derby glory. 9 total stakes races, $1.5 million on the line. A thrilling day of live racing. The Grade 2 Fountain of Youth Stakes. Derby contenders start here. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Back for the 7th race, 5 furlongs over the turf. This race was run on the outer turf course at 120 feet. A rider change on 1, Meister Legend, to jockey Luca Panici. A field of 9. The favorites included the 5, Acanetta, and the 7, Spelker.
And they're off. Good start outside for Spelker, who's heading off for the early lead. Splitting horses is Farcical Feline up the challenge. In fact, poor Farcical Feline puts ahead in front. From between horses, that's Oh So Terrible, who's now racing second. Sarah on the far outside, here's Sylphide. Sylphide's not waiting. She's offensive-minded, trying to get over as they run to that far turn. So Sylphide puts ahead in front. Farcical Feline second, Oh So Terrible third, Spelker fourth. Taking up sharply there was Go Forward, who's actually going backward. Take a stroll on the outside with Acanetta, then back to two-timing Dancer, and Meister Legend trails as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, Sylphide committed for home now. She turns first with the lead. From the outside, Acanetta tries to get after a second. Off cover and Spelker far outside. Here's a late run from Take a Stroll. Still many chances. Sylphide fending off a narrow lead. To the attack and coming on second is Oh So Terrible. And on the far outside, Spelker coming on with two-timing Dancer. Here's Spelker to get to Oh So Terrible. Spelker is in time. Oh So Terrible second, then two-timing Dancer and Sylphide in 59 and 4.
Strange trip here from the winner, Spelker, who broke to the lead, conceded the lead, and then rallied in the center of the course to get back up for a narrow victory under jockey Joel Rosario for trainer Wesley Ward and owners Kent Spielman and Wes Welker. To the 8th race now, 7 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Rider change on 8, Runaway Pepper to Nikki Figueroa. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Was a level beginning. From the center, Jaden's Best begins nicely. I'm Stepping It Up has speed, and Little Awesome heads them off to take the lead as they run out of the chute. It's Little Awesome in front of Jaden's Best second. Crazy Frank C is a joint third up on his outside. That's Vegas Strip from fourth. Then at the inside, I'm Stepping It Up moves through to be fifth. In between horses and tapping on the brakes a bit with Starship Apache. More Charles on his outside. Driving it up at the rail is General Shama, and 2 lengths to the trailer, Runaway Pepper. Down the backstretch they go through the opening quarter in just 22 and 3. Things crowded up front. Little Awesome has a narrow lead. Jaden's Best is still second. Up on the outside, Vegas Strip is now third. From between horses, I'm Stepping It Up. Morchal 3 wide. Riding the rail, that's General Shama. Stretch of another 2 to the trio, including Crazy Frank C, Starship Apache, and High Quality Prince. And the trailer is Runaway Pepper. 5/16 to go. Jaden's Best down on the inside takes the lead, and he'll cut the corner for home with the advantage. Little Awesome is all in second to the outside, Vegas Strip. Altering course, I'm Stepping It Up, trying to decide which way he wants to go. Then to the outside, it's More Charles. They straighten in. Jaden's Best with a 3-length lead. Vegas Strip is second. I'm Stepping It Up down at the inside. Over the top, it's High Quality Prince with Morachal. Jaden's Best still finding on a 2-length lead. Vegas Strip is game. I'm Stepping It Up is third. Jaden's Best and Miguel Vasquez in front. Vegas Strip second. I'm Stepping It Up third. Then Morachal and Starship Apache in 123 and 4.
Nice performance today from number 4, Jaden's Best, who may not be as good as he once was, but he's as good once as he ever was. And he gets the win under Miguel Vasquez for trainer Jorge Navarro and AMG Equine. Second, 9, Vegas Strip ahead of 2, I'm Stepping It Up, who ran third. To the 9th race now, it was the start of the guaranteed late pick 5 pool. We had a guaranteed pool of more than $250,000. 1 mile over the turf. Claimers in for a $16,000 price tag. Scratch the 3 and the 10. Gerardo Corrales on 9, Toco Boy. A field of 10. Favorites included the 1, Perfect Tay, and number 11, Sinatra.
And they're off. Modern Tail begins nicely. To Your Health is showing speed today, moving between horses. That's Chamois now to take over the lead. Chamois leads the way in the run to the first turn. Away second is Modern Tail. On the outside, Hornerman will be stuck about 5 wide. Just to his inside goes Sinatra. Saving ground along the fence, that's Perfect Tay. He gets into a garden spot, third behind the speed. Then it's a length and a half back to the inside. Very, very Stella, also well situated early, 5th and 4 lengths off the lead. To Your Health, third last. Second last is Weezer Gone Gray. And Lay It Down will have to pass them all with less than 6 furlongs to go. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. Chamois heads down the backstretch with a pace partner in the form of Modern Tail, who's up to challenge second. They've opened 4 on Perfect Tay, waiting in the wings. Third, Very, Very Stella at the inside is 4th. From 5th, that's Long Shot Toko Boy. It's a stretch of another 3 lengths back to Sinatra, then Weezer Gone Gray and To Your Health. Out of last is Lay It Down, and Hornerman trails and is not keeping up as they round the far turn. Jose Ortiz has been after Chamois since they sprung it, and now he gets Modern Tail around that leader, and he now is the leader by a length and a quarter. Perfect Tay is third. From 4th, it's Very, Very Stella, needs a little racing room here. Stretch of another 5 to Your Health and Sinatra as the top 4 start to get away with a quarter of a mile to go. Modern Tail the first to turn in to the attack. Perfect Tay is now second. Back to third is Very, Very Stella. Then back fourth is Chamois, well clear of Sinatra. Perfect Tay trying to get to Modern Tail, who digs deep. Modern Tail is game. Perfect Tay is surging. Perfect Tay has momentum, and Perfect Tay will win it going away. Second, Modern Tail. Third, Very, Very Stella. Then Sinatra and To Your Health in 135 flat.
Perfect trip for Perfect Tay, and Perfect Tay, the veteran campaigner, gets the score to kick off the late pick 5 for trainer Fernando Abreu and owner Brandon Fairley. The winning rider was Joel Rosario. Good run today from number 6, Modern Tail. He gave it his all, but had to settle for second. To the 10th race we go on the turf at a mile at a 16th, the Lamb Home South race of the week. Scratch the 13, J.S. Bach, a field of 12. This was a solid field of 12, and the betting favorite was all the way on the outside at number 12, Highland Sky.
And they're off. From the rail, Dujak begins well. Hockey School has speed. Up in the center, here's Mighty Mo moving up, and in between horses goes Ice Cutter as they run to the finish line the first time. It will be Hockey School and Javier Castellano to set up shop on the front. They lead Dujak, who's a bit keen, while second. Ice Cutter is now third. Racing fourth is Mighty Mo. Zenor down toward the inside, followed by Made in Detroit, who's 3 wide on the turn back. A length in front of the team of Strike Midnight and Highland Sky. They're about 5 lengths off the pace setter. Down at the inside goes Moon Jazz, situated about 6.5 lengths off the lead, while 4th last. Third last is Wayward Kitten ahead of Indebted, who's second last, and the early trailer is Cherry Wine. To the backstretch they roll, and up top, Hockey School leads through the opening quarter in 23 and 4. He has it by 2 over Dujak second. Ice Cutter is third. From 4th and outside, Made in Detroit, then Zenner down at the inside. In between horses goes Mighty Mo, followed by Indebted. Indebted tries to make a mid-race move up the backstretch run. Also right there is Moon Jazz with Strike Midnight and Highland Sky. Second last and inside is Wayward Kitten, and still trailing is Cherry Wine, but he's not far away. He's only about 7.5 lengths off the lead of Hockey School, who's been in front for every jump. It's Hockey School to the top of the stretch, leading 3/4 of a length. Ice Cutter is second. Zenner begins to look for racing room, trying to get around Dujak, who's tiring. Moon Jazz is next. Strike Midnight on the outside as they turn in. Hockey School has the lead. Ice Cutter produced down the center. Zenner is next. Over the top in Highland Sky. Made in Detroit is coming on as they come inside the final furlong. Ganging up on Hockey School, who tries to fight on. Over the top, Highland Sky and Paco Lopez doing the better work. Highland Sky will win it. It's going to be Ice Cutter second, close for third. Maybe Mighty Mo over Hockey School.
As competitive a race as it was the favorite who did get the job done. Give it to the 12, Highland Sky, under jockey Paco Lopez, for trainer Barkley Tagg, who gets his second winner over the last 2 days, owned by Joyce Young, and Gerald McManus, the son of Sky Mesa, wins race number 10. Number 5, Ice Cutter, was gamely second, ahead of the 2, Hockey School third. 8, Mighty Mo ran 4th. 11th race, 5 furlongs over the turf, the second running of the Melody of Color Stakes. Scratch the 9, Somebody to Love. Scratch the 10, Richie's Sister. A field of 8. The favorites included the 6, Morticia. The 7, Adia.
And they're off. Irish Fix and Morticia begin nicely, moving up on the outside. That's Atadia moving up to be second. Down at the inside and now moving up is Consulting. Irish Fix is outsprinted fourth. Lazariah moving up between horses is fifth. Down at the inside, Unicoi, and then Grizzle at the back as they make their way past the half-mile pole. Morticia leads Atadia by a length and a quarter. Up to third is Irish Fix. Back to fourth is Consulting. Then Lazariah. Fields of Song tries to pick it up third last. Second last is Unicoi, and trailing is Grizzle. They round the far turn and approach the top of the stretch. Morticia has inside position and the lead from Nadia second. Irish Fix third. Fields of Song begins to make a bit of progress, tipping into the two-path to run on from fourth, but they have to run down Morticia if they want to win it. It's Morticia in front by a length and a quarter. Adia keeps coming on the outside. They've moved well clear of the rest. Here's Unicoi and Fields of Song late say. Morticia's up front. Adia's not done trying. Morticia, Adia, Morticia wins. Adia second, Fields of Song third. Fourth was Grizzle. Fifth was Unicoi, and 55 flat.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's 11th race. Number 6, Morticia, secured inside position and the lead and held firm for the victory under jockey Jose Lescano for trainer Rusty Arnold and owner G. Watts Humphrey Jr. Number 7, Adia, ran second ahead of the 2 Fields of Song, who rallied to be third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double and the Saturday feature, the Gulfstream Park Sprint, up next, right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 12, the 39th running of the Grade 3 Gulfstream Park Sprint Stakes. $100,000 in guaranteed purse money at 6.5 furlongs. Field of 12 went postward. The betting favorite was the Malibu winner. Number 6, Mind Your Biscuits.
And they're off in the Gulfstream Park Sprint. From the rail, Unified gets the first call and is heading off to clear the field from Delta Bluesman, who will have to play catch-up today. In fact, he'll land third as early entry comes on to be second. Divine Warrior is out of there fourth, then Mind Your Biscuits. The favorite is second last and 3.5 clear of Squadron A. The race to the half-mile pole, and up front, Unified and Jose Ortiz have the lead by a length. Early entry, second, Delta Bluesman third. Long shot Divine Warrior is now moved to be fourth, 2.5 lengths clear of Mind Your Biscuits, and it's 5 to Squadron A. The opening quarter was 22 and 1 as they round the far turn. Unified has been in front for every step. He's 3 furlongs from the money and a length on top. Early entry, second, Delta Bluesman third. Divine Warrior is fourth. Mind Your Biscuit starts to hit his best stride. He's fifth now, but he starts to get in high gear while 3 wide and on the attack. 4 lengths to the trailer, Squadron A, as they race past the quarter-mile pole. Unified cuts the quarter and maintains the lead. Mind Your Biscuits in high gear. He has 3/16 of a mile to get to the leader. Early entry is back third. They're inside the final furlong. Unified still has a 3-length lead. Mind Your Biscuits really rolling. This will get close. Unified has the lead. Mind Your Biscuits is flying. Unified reaching. Unified is hanging on. Mind Your Biscuits outrun while second. Squadron A third. Early entry ran fourth in 1:15 and 1.
Exciting stretch run in the 39th Gulfstream Park Sprint. In the end, number 1, Unified, had enough in the tank to take them all the way under jockey Jose Ortiz for trainer Jimmy Jerkins and Centennial Farms. Good run today from Mind Your Biscuits. He got started just a little too late while ending up second, ahead of early entry and Squadron. To the 13th and final race we go. The 13th race is on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers which have not won two in for a $16,000 price tag. Scratch the 10, 14, 15, and 16. Jorge Ruiz on 6, Forever Die. The betting favorite was number 2, Cavity.
And runners away. Good start inside for Cavity, who breaks for the early lead in the center. Up to challenge is Forever Die, and up on the outside goes Charlie Bravo. So it will be Charlie Bravo to lead past the finish line the first time. From the outside, Fletcher is Golden to joint second. Alongside of him in the early stages is Regal Kitten with Cavity down at the inside. Then back to the far outside races Sweet with Dynamite Kid in the 3-path. In between horses goes Recalibrating. Down at the inside, that's English Mahavir with on the outside America's Kitten. The 2 at the back are Forever Die and Cottontown as they run around the first turn. The opening quarter was 24 and 3, and into the backstretch they go. The leader is Charlie Bravo, and Paco Lopez by 3 parts of a length, now make it a length. From the outside, Regal Kitten and Carlos Montalvo stalk from second. At the inside, Cavity's getting a good run of it, third in the box seat. A length back to Fletcher and Golden, who's now fourth, followed by the team of Recalibrating. Inside, Fried Bologna, and out 3 wide, about 5 lengths behind is Sweets. It's a stretch of 2.5 to a trio comprised by English Mahavir, Dynamite Kid, and America's Kitten. Forever Die is second last, and Cottontown is last as they swing to the far turn. 49-1 for the opening half mile, and up top, the leader continues to be Charlie Bravo by a head. Drawing alongside here, Regal Kitten has every opportunity from there. Down at the inside, Cavity needs a way through. Pride Baloney tries to get started, and so does Sweets while wide. America's Kitten 5 lengths off the lead and comes on next. Into the stretch they come. Fried Baloney up to take a crack at Regal Kitten. Montalvo shakes Regal Kitten up for the drive, and he has a 2-length lead. Fried Bologna and Cavity second and third, then America's Kitten. The battle's on for 5th, but up front, Regal Kitten is strong, and Regal Kitten and Carlos Montalvo will win it by almost 2 in the end. Cavity second, Fried Bologna third, then America's Kitten and Dynamite Kid to complete the high 5 in 1:43 flat.
We said it a couple days ago, and it applies again today. If jockey Carlos Montalvo spends any time in South Florida, he's one to watch, and he gets the victory aboard Regal Kitten in the Saturday finale for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. Second was the 2 Cavity ahead of the 4 Fried Bologna, who ran third. Late pick 5, $562.60. The Rainbow 6 got hit. Plenty of winning wagers, in fact, for a $2,033.42 return. Triggers a Sunday carryover of $45,808.62.
That's a wrap for us here at Gulfstream Park on this Saturday afternoon. Come back out to Gulfstream Park on Sunday with a special noon post and 13 more races on tap. We'll see you then.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.